The prototyping model is a systems development method, SDM, in which a prototype, an early approximation of a final system or product, is built, tested, and then reworked as necessary until an acceptable prototype is finally achieved from which the complete system or product can now be developed. This is the topics I want to present. Advantages and disadvantages, when to use prototyping model, and steps of prototyping model. Provides a working model to the user early in the process, enabling early assessment and increasing user confidence. The developer gains experience and insight by developing a prototype, thereby resulting in better implementation of requirements. Helps in reducing risks associated with the project. The prototyping model serves to clarify requirements, which are not clear, hence reducing ambiguity and improving communication between the developer and the user. There is a great involvement of users in software development. Hence, the requirement of the users are met to the greatest extent. If the user is not satisfied with the developed prototype, then a new prototype is developed. This process goes on until a perfect prototype evolves. Thus, this model is time-consuming and expensive. Prototyping can lead to false expectations. It often creates a situation where the user believes that the development of the system is finished when it is not. The primary goal of prototyping is rapid development. Thus, the design of the system may suffer as it is built in a series of layers without considering integration of all the other components. Prototype model should be used when the desired system needs to have a lot of interaction with the end users. Typically, online systems, web interfaces have a very high amount of interaction with end users, are best suited for prototype model. It might take a while for a system to be built that allows ease of use and needs minimal training for the end user. Prototyping ensures that the end users constantly work with the system and provide a feedback which is incorporated in the prototype to result in a usable system. They are excellent for designing good human-computer interface systems. First step is requirements gathering and analysis. A prototyping model begins with requirements analysis, and the requirements of the system are defined in detail. The user is interviewed in order to know the requirements of the system. Second is quick design. When requirements are known, a preliminary design or quick design for the system is created. It is not a detailed design, however, and includes the important aspects of the system, which gives an idea of the system to the user. Third is build prototype. Information gathering from quick design is modified to form a prototype. It represents a rough design of the required system. Assessment or user evaluation. Next, the proposed system is presented to the user for consideration as part of the development process. Prototype refinement. Once the user evaluates the prototype, it is refined according to the requirements. When the user is satisfied with the developed prototype, a final system is developed based on the final prototype. Last is engineer product. The final system is thoroughly evaluated and tested, followed by routine maintenance on a continuing basis to prevent large-scale failures and to minimize downtime.
Created using Powtoon.